Hello guys, it's Dale here, and in today's video I would like to talk about Canadian dollar Swiss franc and show you a nice resistance that has formed there. But before I go and have a look at the Canadian dollar Swiss franc, I would like to comment on yesterday's trade on the New Zealand dollar US dollar. If you remember from yesterday's video, I was talking about this volume cluster being formed within this selling activity, and I showed you this short level at 0.6770. Right there, this was the reaction to that level and a very nice sell-off afterwards. So I hope you guys were trading it. It was a really nice trade. That level is now discarded because it has already been tested in here. Alright, I only trade first tests. So that's for that trade from yesterday. Let's now go and have a look at the Canadian dollar Swiss franc chart. So now the chart shows the Canadian dollar Swiss franc. This is a 30-minute chart which you see before you, and I'm going to be using my flexible volume profile, and I'm going to use it like this, so you can see this heavy volume area and that sell-off that took place afterwards. So what this tells us is that strong sellers were building up their shorts in here in this little rotation, which took place before this aggressive sell-off. Now, why I'm saying that those were sellers, the reason is that there is the sell-off afterwards, after that rotation. This tells us that sellers were building up their shorts, and then those sellers pushed the price downwards into the sell-off, and by pushing the price downwards, they started to make money on their short positions, which they placed in here. So now we know that there are strong sellers in here. This heavy volume area begins at 72.45, right? Now what happens when there is a pullback? When there is a pullback, those sellers will want to use this liquidity zone to add some more to their shorts and to push the price downwards from there again. Right, they'll be defending this zone because this zone is important for them, and they'll try and push the price downwards from there. And that's what will make it a strong resistance, right? Those sellers defending this heavy volume zone. This setup is called the volume accumulation setup. It's one of my favorite trading setups. I like to use it when there is a rotation with heavy volumes like in here, followed by a trend. Afterwards, you simply wait for a pullback and enter your trade from there. Pretty simple setup, pretty effective, very easy to implement. Now there is one thing that I like to point out. This is Forex Factory calendar, showing us the most significant news for today. And there is news which you definitely need to be careful about. It's the CPI news, Canadian CPI. So this will hugely affect Canadian dollar and also the pair I showed you, Canadian dollar Swiss franc. So you definitely don't want to trade when this news gets released later today. Also, if there is some post-macro news volatility, you want to avoid trading that because that would be extremely risky, and during news it's no way telling what the market will do and if it will respect the level or if it will just shoot past it. Alright, so no trading during the news, be really careful about that. What can also move the Canadian dollar and also the Canadian dollar Swiss franc is this news, and also, even though it's not Canadian dollar related, but it's sort of news that moves whole markets because everything is so dependent on the US dollar. Even though the FOMC news is not Canadian dollar related, it could move and affect the Canadian dollar Swiss franc. So those are the news that you need to be careful about, and I recommend avoid trading during all of them. Alright, so that's about it guys, that's about today's analysis. I hope you liked it. If you would like to learn more about trading with volume profile, then what I recommend is going to my website. This is it, trader-dale.com, and the next best step is go to trading course and tools. So you click that, you scroll down a bit, and what I recommend is getting the elite pack. The Elite Pack is an educational pack that will teach you everything there is about trading with volume profile. And there is a video which you can watch that will show you everything that's included in the Elite Pack. In short, the Elite Pack includes a video course. It includes my day trading and swing trading levels that you'll be getting each day. It also includes volume profile indicators that I developed and also a couple of bonuses. Now, at the top of that, it also includes free tech support for Elite Pack members. And what that means is that our tech support team will set up NinjaTrader 8 platform for you with all my indicators. They'll load up my trading workspaces, they'll connect you to data feed, and they'll do it completely free of charge, as that's the part of the service that we provide to the Elite Pack members. Alright, so that's about it. That's about the Elite Pack, and that's also about this video. I hope you guys liked it, I hope you found it useful, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area. And until then, happy trading!